Because
Oh, it's starting.
Well worth
all
it.
right, hello internet. My name is Draco 1218.
And I'm Jet, and welcome to Feeling Comfortable in Your Own Fur.
AKA, what the fuck is a furry? Today we're going to be starting off my YouTube channel with an interesting conversation that started between me and Jet and has developed into this. I was wondering what the heck a furry is. Personally, I've only seen some fursuiting, Neko-ears, and those weird fox tail belt things. So I decided to call upon my friend Jet and his buddy Derposaurus. Say hi, Derposaurus Rex.
Rebel for life.
Derposaurus.
I'm not gonna say hi. Rebel for life.
Okay, fine. Anyway, to get
Okay.
out a bit of a discussion group on what exactly is a furry, since I don't have any clue what the hell it is.
No.
Anyway, JetSet, why don't we start off with this? How about you, what is your definition of a furry, quote unquote, in your own words?
Well, a furry is someone who has an interest in anthropomorphic animals, and that's basically it.
Hmm.
And,
Amazing Derposaurus, do you agree? Do you want to add upon that?
Not a furry myself, but I guess I can add upon that. I have no idea. I had no idea what I was getting into, but I'm just here for fun.
Don't worry. Don't worry, shenanigans will ensue, and some people will think this is comedy. You never know.
I don't know.
Who knows, I might
really
like
don't
call
have
knock-knock
anything that-
jokers and shit.
I really don't have anything to add other than some of them live like almost second lives, and I find that kind of cool in a psychological way.
Alright.
Yeah, I've definitely witnessed some people where the perfect citizens, when I see them, and they show me some of their antics at like conventions and whatnot, and let's just say it's a little bit odd, you know? It's just something that I can't grasp my mind around. So, Jet, how about in your words, what exactly does like being a furry entail? Like, what have you experienced as being a furry?
Well, hmm. Other than what I told you, I was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know what it is, but I don't really know how to explain it.
Are there like any degrees of it? Like people who are just artists, people who do the full fursuiting personification.
Oh yes. Some people just do art. Some other people do fursuiting, and other people do both. And to be a furry, you don't have to have a fursuit or good art skills. All you have to do is be interested in the fandom.
That makes a lot of sense. Although I've always heard of it being like full diving into this thing. I mean, it definitely seems like an interesting concept from a non-furry point of view. I mean, some people who are extremists, some people who are mild. It's almost like the brony fandom, only with less hatred. Oh, what happened to Derposaurus? Did he log off? Did he just flake out?
Oh, I forgot to tell you, his phone is not perfect, the one he's using, so he goes in and out from time to time.
No worries. People can come in and out as they please. Anybody who's watching this, you can in through video, through
Oh, wait,
just
hang on.
using audio. Like,
Hang on, I'll send the link on a public post. Copy.
that'd be great, my friend, because I want to be able to get people around. Anybody around the world, as long as we can understand your English, you can put in your own like experience with it. If you want to like talk about like experiences within the fandom, the positives, the negatives, different degrees, and any aspects that people might not know of it. Because I saw this like one, yeah. Because I've seen this. It was on the internet. It was like the police stopping this like thing that happened at a fur convention. It's like the reporter is just like talking in the background. There's some people in fursuits doing some really fun shit. It's really great. It was hilarious. Plus, also seen like this comic about this a guy who, in his teenage years, decides to join a furry online chat experience sort of thing. A female character had his first encounter, became friends with some of the people, eventually meeting a guy who invited him to a convention, and he, as a female character, like, I'm not actually a dude. He's like, it's okay, I don't care. So then they begin a relationship. He changes his, what's the term, furry personification? I don't know. What is it?
Oh, it's a persona. That's what it is.
Thank you. What is Durasaurus?
Oh,
Is what
sorry.
Durasaurus-
What I was trying to type in is what Derposaurus said. Tell everyone I have to go. I'll be back if the podcast lasts long enough.
Okay.
That's what he said.
No worries. I'll keep it live and see if I can get people out there. If you can send some invites to this thing to get people in and tell them that I'm a friend doing a live broadcast. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for JetSet Wolf. Thank you for being on the little invite. I appreciate it. And I'll see if I can keep this ball rolling, and hopefully we get some more people in. Because I actually want to get some people to give their own points of view and whatnot. But if you have to go, thank you for coming.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna stay.
Oh, you have a bit of time?
Oh yeah, I do.
All right, so let's see. Have a list here. What are the... Okay, real quick, just so we can get some questions on. Are there any positives to being a furry, like the people, the experience, in your own words?
Well, the positives of being a furry is making good friends and showcasing good art. That's my perspective.
Yes, of course. And I'm guessing you've been to some of the conventions or events.
No, but man, I wish.
I'm guessing they're a means to some wild and crazy times, I'm guessing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, man. That's good. Yeah. Any negatives about being within the furry fandom at all?
Well, let's see. The negatives are, well, some people can be like with furry, like with animal. You know what anthropomorphic means, right?
Yes, as in being able to stand up on two legs with human-like features, being able to speak English, walk on 2 feet.
Well, at the same time being something that's not a human.
All
right.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, with anthropomorphic characters, like if you're a lot of people can be a I don't feel comfortable saying the word. I'll type it in.
Oh. I'm guessing I'll probably... Don't worry. It's all good. Let's see. Is there any chat? Let's see. Some people who are more... They think of it as... I'm guessing they think of it as bestiality and think, oh, you furry. Oh, have you screwed an animal yet? Sort of like that.
Yeah, pretty much. But a chunk of people are like that, but not everyone. I mean, a lot of people are not like that.
Thank goodness. At least there's some decent people out there on the internet.
Like us?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've seen people who are absolute dicks who just do what they want, insulting people, trolling people, all for the sake of their own amusement.
Oh, yeah.
It is absolutely appalling. It is absolutely appalling when somebody thinks of themselves so high and mighty that they have to bust into somebody's business and put them down. I've actually heard of a case of somebody suiciding off of something that happened online. Can you believe that?
No, I can't.
Hey, Faye. Oh, what do you have to say?
All right. Crap, I forgot.
Oh dear, really? Yeah, well,
Well,
it's
you
all.
weren't talking too long.
Ah, well. All for the sake of comedy.
Yeah, but oh yeah, I remember. With the trolling, that has happened to me quite a few times.
Trolls in against you guys, just trying to put you down because of their own dogmatic views.
Well, like for example, I shared a post about about how wolves are endangered and to share the post if you want to save them, but then one person commented boo hoo.
Seriously?
Yep.
Seriously.
Like when you saying seriously, like what do you mean by that? Like
Like
are you
somebody who would just say like boo-hoo, nobody cares at a matter like
oh
that.
yeah,
I mean, even somebody if somebody's not a furry, endangered animals are a big issue, and somebody
well,
saying who cares is sort of just being a dick.
exactly.
I mean, really, that's I've seen way too many of that online in my video gaming with being on PlayStation Network
Hmm.
on like multiple games, Grand Theft Auto, Burnout Paradise, Assassin's Creed games online. I see trolls everywhere, and I can imagine that you've definitely gotten some ridicule from random people yourself, Jet.
Yep, I have.
Uh, yeah, it's definitely doesn't seem pleasant. And unfortunately, I admit I have been on the finger pointing end of a conversation once before by
Wait,
accident.
wait. So
It
which side
wasn't.
were you? Wait, which side were you on? Were you the one doing it, or was somebody else?
It was like I didn't intend to like I mentioned something on a Tumblr to this one post, and some person thought that it was me being like negative, and they sort of tried to create this tidal wave angry mob against the person. It was by accident, really. I do stuff by accident. If I troll, most of the time it's by accident, unless it's to
Exactly.
counter somebody who's being a dick.
Hmm.
Oh look, we have a viewer already. Don't know who that is, but shout out to you. Spread the word about this. If you are a furry, come join us in the comments.
Oh, actually, she
This
is. She
oh
is.
she
Pretty much. Pretty much she is.
all right, and hopefully we can get more people on the concept to give their points of views, any personal experiences with it, to sort of enlighten me, because I know absolutely nothing about the furry fandom aside from some of the events and goings
Oh
on.
no. Oh no, actually, she didn't join here.
She's just watching at home. Respect, respect.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're able to get more information, different views, all that rot
Hmm.
about this because it's an interesting matter. Because I mean, like John Delancey did his whole interviewing bronies, trying to figure that out. Not sure when that's going to get into theaters or on documentary, but it should be fun. So yeah, definitely sort of getting an edict emic thing for the furry fandom. Hopefully, we're able to get more people to give their views, personal experience, wanting to talk about any important matters within the fandom. Any come to mind just off the top of your head?
Hmm. No.
Hmm. Interesting. Now, hopefully, we're able to get more people to shed their own light on the subject because two lights does not a well lit stage make.
Hmm.
It's because it definitely seems like a foreign concept to me, seeing people who will take a look at the art, who will go to the conventions, who wear the. I mean, I go to the group I hang out with at the college I go to. I see people wearing like the raccoon and foxtails on their belts all the time. Some
Hmm.
people wearing Neko-ears.
Hmm.
This one dude doing like this weird dance of some sort. Uh, it's like the what was it, Nyanya, something like NYAN dance, something like that. It was totally weird, but it just seems like such a foreign concept. I
Oh,
tried
hold
asking
on.
around.
I'm typing in something. You don't.
Uh,
I'm gonna be saying what I'm typing to this person. You don't have to. Uh,
don't
uh,
worry.
this She doesn't want to reveal her face, and I told her she doesn't have to use a webcam. She can just use a mic.
Yeah, I'm just literally just using a PlayStation 3 wireless headset.
What? It works?
What?
It works with the PC?
Yeah, it's the version
Oh.
I use has a USB thing that plugs into the PlayStation. I literally this has a USB port. This is a USB plug. Plug it. It worked. Plus, I tested on another computer prior. It had to install a little bit of adaptation software. That way, I can actually transmit my voice and all that. But it still works. So yeah, I mean, I've actually seen like reviews about like people being able to use this for their own Google Chat. I think I saw Josh Scorcher wearing something similar to mine in a web review. So that might be yeah. But hopefully, we're able to get as and as many different people within this as possible, no matter how small or big they are, even if they're random people like me who have no idea what the furry fandom is. That way we can get both sides of the coin.
Alright.
Right? And hopefully some of the people who follow me on YouTube will be like, oh, he's finally having a video. Wonder what this is about. And hopefully everything plays out fine.
Alright.
Yeah. So, just a reminder to anyone who's watching this: this is Draco1218 and JetSetRadio Wolf on our discussion of feeling comfortable in your own fur or what the fuck is a furry, where we discuss exactly what is the furry fandom, explanation of it, how does one become a furry, what does one entail, positive, negative, getting out sort of information of it, looking at the edict and emic of the situation. Me, Draco1218, being a non-furry, with JetSet. I believe I saw on your community that you have your own furry community called JetSetRadio.
Oh yeah, oh hang on, let me go to it. I'm gonna screen share if you don't mind.
How do you do that?
Just go on the left, go to the green box with the arrow in it.
Great. Giving you the reins, so to speak.
Can you see my Google Plus?
You can.
Alright, so let me go to my communities. Here we go. Here's the community. JetSet Radio JSRF Furries. A community I created. Oh, I got 2 additional members. Sweet. Last time I had 17. And
yeah, what would be really funny is if you invite them to this little radio chat thing. They can do either video like that one guy did, or like you're doing, or just do audio like me, or just leave comments in group chat or anything like that. Anything's welcome.
Alright. Actually, for my rules, I'd be posting spam if I posted a hangout in a JetSet Radio JSR Furry community, so I'm gonna cancel it.
Oh, okay. So, but you're able to send invites to some other big people out there who might be able to shed some light on the subject. I saw this. I mentioned you as just asking the question, like for somebody who is the leader of a furry fan, and it was like I can't think of the name. But if anybody who is within the furry fandom is able to join, that would definitely be appreciated for the both of us.
All right,
so like, I'm gonna see if I could find who that was just by from my Google Plus on my phone.
All right. Copy. Paste. Paste the link in here. What happened?
All right.
What happened?
What's up? I don't know.
Oh wait, hang on. I put the link in the part where I have to add names. This is where I put the link.
We all have those days. Don't worry about it.
Alright, so let me look at the names here. Okay, Aaron N. I'll invite him.
Let me see if I can find. There was like one person who I mentioned a comment to. It was a person by the name of. Shit, I can't find it anymore. Oh well. Hopefully, we're able to get some people to join in. Can't really.
Here we go. Alright. One done. April Wolf. Alright.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get like people to like spread around because I'm not even sure how long this whole chat thing might be. We might even continue it on a later date if we run out of time on either of our ends.
All right.
Yeah. But we can hopefully we can get some more interesting people out there.
All right.
Anyway. Because I've seen a lot of different furry things out there where it's like a community specifically for like furries who go to college or people who are homosexual to sort of get themselves out there. I mean, it just
Sorry. Hang on. Someone was about to
it
come
seems
here.
mindedness. What's up?
Someone was I didn't realize I was screen sharing, but someone was walking here, and I didn't want them to get in front of the camera.
Ah. Yeah, because I'm seeing definitely a lot of different degrees of it. In fact, one in-joke that this one guy has at my school who he is kind of he's a hater on purpose, and he was like mentioning to this one guy I know who was a furry. He's like, he actually said, and I quote, "You know what should be re-nicknamed Disney's intro to furries?" And he was all like, "What?" And he, without even a blink, Disney's Robin Hood. I just went, seriously? Seriously.
What happened?
It's like, he was like telling a
What was he
joke where it
saying?
was all like, Disney's intro to furries is Disney's Robin Hood. It seemed really weird at the time, so, no. But I mean, some people like giving cracks about the whole concept of like it being bestiality or some crap like that. Personally, I'm a free thinker. I think that it definitely is an interesting community, and that this alike unity in it's do you view it as wanting to be an anthropomorphic animal or just be role playing as one or just doing the art or anything like that?
Wait, hang on. Repeat that question?
Is it just like the like of anthropomorphic animals, or is it the role play of it, or wanting to actually be an anthropomorphic animal? I'm guessing there's some downsides there.
All those choices, it really just depends on what someone wants to do. It's their choice.
Yeah, because I'm guessing some people will just wear the ears, while some people do the full-on suits, and definitely seems like an interesting concept. Hopefully, hopefully we can enlighten on this. If we have to cut this thing short, then maybe we'll be able to do this some other time and actually get more people within your fandom on the air.
All right. So anyway, well, let me think. Oh yeah. This is a Google Plus thing. A furry shared with me. Hopefully this will give you a bit more information. This is a just for fun art that this guy found.
Haha, I get it. Just for fun. But a mumps.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Alright. See, it's like, my computer's acting really, really slow right now. It's a photo reel of two people in a photo booth. Always fun to do those things. Oh my god, I just got a glimpse of that. Plus, I've seen like different like inter-fandom based furries. Like there's some who are bronies or Pegasisters, as in into My Little Pony Princess Magic. Some who are Pokemon furries, or some who do this and that.
Alright.
Yeah. Plus, also I've seen people mention that do furry stuff in other fandoms that which definitely seems like Dueling Network, PlayStation, just to get out there. Definitely seems like something interesting.
Alright, hang on.
This
Hang on. Sorry. someone sent me a post. I sent a
Mhm.
request and someone sent me a post on if I could give this person another drawing reference from Google Images. Well, you can continue talking. I'm just gonna respond.
Okay, that'll definitely distract it. That way, the viewers at home don't get to too much of a view, because all they could see while I'm talking is my character with the weird circles around it, and then your screen just barely shows like your head page. Is To me, the furry fandom definitely seems interesting. How it's this unity through anthropomorphic animals, which could also be described as being a Disney fan. Yeah, so
I get
yeah,
it.
but I mean the different degrees have some are just like animals, some do mythic beasts, some cross it over into like My Little Pony or Pokemon, Digimon, stuff like that. And also because of Tumblr, I found interesting like things where they take anthropomorphic animals that exist and sort of make them look more how do I put this? Make
Um,
them look more humanly attractive.
yeah,
If you catch me, yikes.
yep.
Yeah, really. Tumblr is not a place if you want to keep your purity, and neither is bringing them to a Rocky Horror Picture viewing. That's definitely that is a mistake on my end. Anyway, let's see. So how about just real quick we go into like, do you have a fursona of your own?
Oh, actually, yes, I do. I'll screen share real quick. I have it on my DeviantArt. I'll screen share it. Hang on.
Yes, please share it with the viewers at home. That way we might be able to get an idea of exactly what is a fursona,
Alright.
which I believe the term is the personification a person's what they would look like if they were an anthropomorphic animal of a certain species.
Alright, give me a second. Let me screen share. Alright.
Okay, no worries. Take your time.
This is. Alright, this is my persona, my wolf character.
Interesting. Hmm. So, do people like specifically like think, "Oh, I'll be a wolf," or is there like a thing where it's all like, it's just whatever you want to be? I'm guessing.
It's whatever animal you want to be.
I'm guessing some people might base it off of their like Chinese New Year thing, or might get inspiration from whatever medium they happen to be basing it on. I'm guessing.
Hmm. Uh, I'm not entirely sure either, but that's about right.
Definitely. I'm guessing it doesn't just because I've seen canine-based furries, reptilian furries, feline freak, exotic animals, ponies, all that rot. I'm guessing you've seen your fair share of all those different variants of furdom in your own experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully we're able to get someone to from one of those other fandoms to give their views. Someone who's been to the conventions, someone who does the blogs, someone who does multimedia stuff like this. Hopefully, we're able to get some other people to shed their light on this subject.
Alright.
Because hopefully we don't have to. Because if we have to cut it to just this little intro video here and then another video like in a few days where we can actually plan this out a little bit. They could rewrite some like questions, and then we'd be able to get the ball rolling.
Alright.
Any word from any of your pals who want to join up?
Let me check. And no.
Ah, hmm. Well, if you're able to give a couple of shout-outs within whatever fur communities you happen to be part of, that a non-furry is trying to get an idea of what exactly a furry is, and if they're able to donate time out of their day, then hopefully we're able to get something going. Because if I could actually do a series, because imagine if that actually became a series, like this being the intro, trying to get into it, and then we do individual sections for people who do the first shooting only, or people who do like the art, or people who do the more risque points of view in the furdom, and even maybe get a couple of furry haters on just to see their point of view. Because if a tree falls in the forest, and then we have 3 stories: yours, mine, and the trees.
Alright.
If you do you think we should wait for one of your pals to show up, or do you think we should just leave it at this?
Oh yeah, I'm sending sending a link to the hangout on Furry Fandom, and I typed in as my comment a furry discussion, and then I sent the topic of the hangout to discussion.
Ah, perfect. That way they might be able to help out, because you are a leader within a furry community online, and I know jack shit. Well, I do. I mean, really. Just because I'm guessing. Have you ever witnessed an extremist within the fandom?
What do you mean by an extremist?
That might be a topic for another day. But someone who takes their love of anthropomorphic animals further than most people should.
A lot of people do, but not a lot of people do, but like from my perspective, only a third or half people do it. The rest, not at all.
Yeah, because there's those select few that aren't right. I mean, I'll admit I do have a little bit of insanity. The voices in my head do pay rent, but really that's just how it rolls for me. Oh, it looks like we have a somebody adding into this. Who's this? Viewer number 3. Who is this?
I am Forrest Licario.
Forrest Licario. Everyone, give him a round of applause. Our new friend, Forrest. Welcome to our discussion. Today's discussion for my first YouTube video ever: feeling comfortable in your own fur, or what the fuck is a furry? And there's my buddy JetSet Wolf. JetSetRadio Wolf.
Wait, so Forrest Licario, you're the one... Wait, so you're the one who's one of my friends on Steam?
What?
Is that you?
I really can't... pardon?
Where exactly do you fall within this discussion? Are you a furry per se, or are you one of the people like me who has no idea what it is?
I am furry.
Would you mind describing what a furry is in your own words, good sir?
A furry is a person who is interested in anthropomorphic animals. Anthropomorphic,
have you ever...
is human-like, so... Also, if my voice is drowned out, it's because of duct tape, so...
Duct tape?
Yeah, like, my screen broke and duct tape fixed it, and now it's blocking the microphone, so... Which is also
that's just...
in a picture.
Oh, understandable. We all have those days. Oh, yeah, we all have those days. Out of curiosity, have you... Oh, we have a fourth person. Person number 4. Who is this?
Oh, she left. She's one of my friends.
So, Forrest, have you ever been to one of the furry conventions at all?
I've heard of them. I do want to go, but I've never been to any of them. Never.
Oh, Locust the Dragon Soul joined this video. Locust, can you hear us clearly? Can we hear you?
He left.
Again? Oh, it's like freaking... It's like Neil and Thread. In, out, hopefully. Okay, Forrest, how about, are you one of those people who happens to, like, wear the Neko mini ears, or the tails, or one of those hats where it has the ears and the paws that go with it? Like, do you do any of that?
They look cool, but I don't wear, like, I don't have any of them, and they look cool, and I don't have any of them, though.
What about a persona, a furry persona, a fursona, whatever the term is?
Persona.
Thank you.
I am a Lucario.
Hmm.
Still coming up with another one. I can't really, yeah, like some people have more than one persona. I don't really get it, but like if other people have
And
it, so yeah.
yeah,
Eh.
because by the look of it, we were just talking earlier about different degrees. How some do Pokemon, some might do Digimon, some might do Friendship is Magic based, Pony based persona. So
Yeah,
so yours is Lucario, so Pokemon furry. That's definitely an interesting concept.
yeah. Apparently, I remember a
Hmm.
survey. It was like the survey was like so like some people had Pokemon as their personas, and Lucario was the most popular apparently. So
Well, I mean, the only problem is if you try to hug Lucario, he'll shank you in the chest.
well, that's why I don't have a chest spike.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, chest
And
spike.
so, how about this? In your opinion of what you've experienced as a furry, what are the pros of being a furry and part of the fur fandom? In your own words, please.
I'd say that the community in the furry fandom is really it's it's really accepting. Like the air is just like they're not gonna hurt you for being who you are, basically. Like like a lot of us have already been hurt enough for being like who we are, so we've kind of like joined the fandom, so we feel like safe here
Ah,
at talking to people.
yeah, it definitely seems like people are more welcoming in there. Yeah. So, if you want acceptance, join the furry fandom. If you want denial, join the League of Legends fandom.
For anything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My parents seem to be home, so I'll have to leave. Sorry.
Alright.
No worries. No worries. Thank you for your time. Hopefully, you might be able to join if we ever do another discussion. Oh, well, he's gone. How about, let's see, Dragon Soul, can you read us? Are you able to speak at all, or use your typing to convey your thoughts and feelings on our discussion of what exactly is a furry, what does it mean to be one, all that rot?
She usually speaks. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, camera trouble? Or
No, no, actually,
headset trouble?
no, actually, sometimes she doesn't want to reveal her face, and other times she has a mask, like a Cry with PewDiePie, if you heard of him.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Some people do the source film maker and put the guy's face on, and I respect that. I entirely respect if somebody want to keep their anonymity. It's like I was talking with this. What was he? He was a manager of like an entertainment manager, and I was asking about his other clients, and he was like, "No, I can't do that. I gotta protect their anonymity." And so I asked, well, give us a hint. How about some, like a symbol or maybe some initials? He's like, OJ. Oh shit. Sorry, God, that was a low ball and I had to freaking swing. Anyway, yeah, I respect anonymity. We might be able to mention that in if we do a future
Don't you mean
broadcast.
identity?
Identity. Dragon Souls. We can hear. Can you hear us clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you. Welcome to our little discussion. Thank you for joining us. So, you are a furry, or are you a person who has no idea what the furry fandom is, like myself?
I'm more of a half and half. I'm kind of on the edge about furries.
Respect. I respect. Definitely. My friends who are in the MLP fandom think I should join. I consider myself quarter brony because I will discuss about the show. I'll talk about the like stuff within the show, but I won't go to the conventions. I won't wear the swag. I won't sing the songs. Some of the YouTube videos and Tumblrs I will accept, but some are just take it a little too far. Dragon
Cupcakes.
Soul, in your you got ready to die. Good video though. So in your own opinion, how would you define a furry? Is it just someone who like animals, or is there more to it?
Personally, I think there might be more to it, but Personally, I think it's just someone who likes animals and wants to be an animal, wants to be one with the animals.
Is that it?
Ah. So your fursona is based around wolf, dragon.
Technically a wolf, but
'Cause we
I am using this as one of my OCs. This character that's on the profile pic is one of my OCs.
Kind of looks like a vampire-based female Link. That's just what it looks like from my angle of it.
It's not a
Just like-
link. It's not even close. It's a dragon who looks like I was when I made him. I was making him on Dynasty Warriors. I'm like.
It looks like a chick. I'm sorry, the hair makes it look like a chick.
I was trying to
hang
make
on.
young Link at first, and I realized I made the hair too long. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, well, respect.
But I Lucas.
Yeah, well. From your two perspectives, I'm guessing you're not just restricted to being a fursona of your same gender. You can also fursona in drag, or was it Rule 63, reverse gender?
I think we're 64.
Thank you. Thank you for the
I
help.
think.
So, yeah, it definitely seems an interesting concept of pretending to be a different gender than you are, as well as a different species than you are. Dragon Soul, do you have another nickname, or is Dragon Soul just fine?
You can call me Lucas or Lucas the Dragon Soul. It doesn't matter.
Okay, Dragon Soul, thank you. What are the pros of the fandom, in your humble opinion?
The fact that you could go around and freaking dress up as your furry, you know. I like dressing up in costumes. I don't have a fur suit myself, but I wish I did. They're freaking
Well,
awesome.
I'm guessing you have probably the tail or the ears or some sort of paw of some sort.
Actually,
No, I have more of a werewolf costume.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Kick ass. Oh, definitely. I'm guessing you probably wore that last night for the wolf moon that was out. Got a really good view of it from the mountains where I live. So,
I have no
how about
idea there
this?
was a full moon last night, actually.
It's a Native American thing, but I decided just for the hell of it, in my Google Plus, I decided to have a comment that was like, "Happy Wolf Moon," and the video was "Bark at the Moon" by Ozzy Osbourne. Definitely good shit. Definitely good shit. So how about this? Any other pros to the fandom? You mentioned you like dressing up, pretending to be something that you're not. I'm guessing that's for personal release of stress. I'm guessing, just like playing video games online.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any downsides have you witnessed?
Furry porn.
Really? Okay. Wow.
I was just saying, all the dirty stuff I have seen on that site, man.
Some
Oh
people
my
are
God.
extremists. Some people are extremists. Some people are insane. Come on, boy. We'll make you squeal like a pig.
I bet you
Good.
dude.
You're good. Okay. Have you ever gotten flack for being a furry? Any negative comments?
Not really negative, more like, you're a furry, aren't you? Like that.
'Cause I've definitely seen people being jerks at college I'm at, because some of my friends are furries with fursonas, and even like one person was drawing one of my friends a furry female because he's male, and this one dude looks at it and just like laughs at it. It's like, yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight.
You know, it was funny that Fox McCloud might actually be a fursona of the guy who created him.
So exactly how does one become a furry? Haven't asked that yet to either Jet or you or any of the guests we've had. How does one exactly become a furry?
I have no idea, honestly. I just think that if you just like animals and other stuff I said, it basically makes you a furry. But if you want to be a furry, just be a furry, you know. Don't necessarily have to have a fursuit to be a furry.
Jet, anything to add on that?
Oh, what?
what does it take to exactly be a furry, and is there a way of knowing if you are one, even if you don't know it?
Well, in my perspective, let's see. The requirements for being a furry, all you have to do is just simply have a interest in anthropomorphic animals and just have fun with other furry friends.
Seems simple enough. How about Dragon Soul? Have you ever been to one of the furry conventions at all? Or any event of some sort that was just furry based?
No, I've never been to any furry-based conventions, but I wish I
Neither.
could go to like Comic-Con and stuff. I've never been to a convention in
out
my
in
life, actually.
Yeah.
Except for
Yeah, I live out in San
Gen Con
Diego,
and
so Comic-Con.
except for I've been to
Yeah.
Gen Con where they have D&D games, but that's about it. I've never really been to a convention in my life. Gen Con
Interesting.
and I can't remember what else. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh. So, let's see. Let's. I thought and I lost it. It was a question of some sorts. Let's see.
Well, hang on. Wait. Oh wait. You can continue. I realized I had to do something. Checking my DeviantArt notifications.
No worries. If you need to flake out,
Oh,
I
no,
can
no,
easily
no. Oh,
continue.
no, I can still listen.
Oh,
I can still listen.
multitasking. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, multitasking with this. Maybe we'll add some points. Okay. Let's see. Dragon Soul, is there a specific furry fandom that you are a part of? Because we saw someone who is a Pokemon furry. We have JetSet, who is, I'm guessing, furry in general, or do you have a specific fandom too?
I'm basically just the kind of furry who's a wolf furry, I guess. I don't know if that's a category or not, but I don't know what category that's
I'm guessing I'd
in.
probably put if I were to kind of categorize it, I'd probably put it as like segregating it into canine furries, feline furries, reptilian, insect-based,
I didn't know
mythic, which
reptilians
is
to be
like unicorn,
furries.
Pegasus, dragon. Well, that's just how I view it, because I'm not sure if like people just amalgamate like the Pokemon furries, the pony furries, and the miscellaneous furries all coming together, or if people have their own separate camps. It's like people who like hard rock, heavy metal, hair metal, but they don't mix.
Yeah. I always thought that lizards couldn't be furries.
Well, they
Oh,
can.
because they don't have fur. That definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they can. It's considered as a furry.
Oh, okay.
Because it's
That makes sense.
primarily an anthropomorphic animal.
Yes.
That's
Definitely.
makes sense. I never really understood the concept of furry, but now we're touching up on it. I kind of feel like, oh, okay, it's the furry.
Well, the whole basis of this, wondering what exactly is a furry, and seeing if people can give their insight to this and sort of explain it to people who don't know, like myself. Because I've seen somebody talk about a first who lives in London, who I met through a dueling network. Some of my friends at school wear the Neko-ears or the tail belt, or one person wears the it's like a hat of some sort where it's like has the ears and stuff, and has two scarves that go into paws that you wear on your hands, and like doing weird dances all over the place. Totally
Oh my
looks.
god, I have one of those hats. Only I took them. Only my hat has a full wolf head on it, and it has paws. But I took the paws and made them into cuffs because I'm too old to wear that stuff. It was made for younger kids.
Well, we all wish we could be younger again. Am I right, people?
Yeah, that's right.
What? Well, I just try to make it wacky. I mean, it's my first YouTube ever doing this broadcast, and hopefully we can make a series out of it. I'm guessing, are furries a tight community, or can furries be in plain sight and nobody know it, almost like Assassin's Creed?
Well,
Assassin's Creed. Why are you comparing like Assassin's Creed to?
No, I mean
furries?
like it's like, do furries stay with other furries, or can a group of people like there be a group of people, one person be a furry, and it?
Well, it depends. I mean,
it does.
I guess you could do that if you're not wearing a fursuit.
Because some people are. I'm guessing there's also a concept. I'm just taking a shot in the dark. I'm guessing there's a concept of closet furries, like people who will act normal but will secretly like be interested in that sort of stuff without anybody like knowing it.
I guess that's kind of me in a sense.
Yeah, because some people can be embarrassed of their fandom, embarrassed for being a brony, and he until he finally like put it out of his system, and then the fandom
Guys,
sort of got waning, and he looked.
I must tell you, whoever is embarrassed of their fandom, don't be. It's amazing to have a fandom, and it rocks.
Preach it from the rooftops, sister. Preach it from the rooftops.
Yeah! Fandoms! Woo!
Hey, babe, this is a nuts thing. I mean, this is just all improv a little bit, but it's definitely good. Thanks for putting your info out there, just putting your opinions out there. What was that one? I keep forgetting the question. I keep forgetting to ask. How about shit. Or, yeah, somehow there's a delay in the sound effects. I don't know why. Shit. Trying to think of what the question was. I'm sorry. This is all. It's just like I usually have all my thoughts like segregated. Like ask this question, ask this question, ask this question. But somehow I'm just drawing a blank at what I was gonna ask. It was like something like. I remember. Have you ever received like a direct hater before? Like someone who like went straight to your like whatever blog or Gmail and just like calling you out for being a. I think the term I've heard before is fur fag, but pardon the phrase.
No, thank God.
You ever? No haters yet, thank goodness, because we were talking about like some people just hate for the sake of. What?
I'm pretty quiet about being a furry, honestly, but I think now that I'm in this podcast, I think people are going to find out that I'm a furry.
No worries. You seem it seems like anonymous, and I mean nobody can see my face. They just see my freaking number 96 from You Get Zexal. Oh, I might be able to bring that guy out. I don't know. But hopefully we're able to make a sort of discussion about this, seeing if we can get like people who have done the fursuit, have been to the conventions, people who just do the art, or the people who Tumblr or just Gmail. You know, try to get the difference of it, because this whole discussion is about the edict and the emic of the furry fandom. What is it? How does one become one? Are there any benefits, downsides? Just sort of get a concept of it, because it just seems like such a foreign concept to a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, have you ever, like, guessing before you ever, like, got interested in the fandom, did you ever, like, did you have a friend who sort of got you intrigued of it, or did just, like, it just happened spontaneously?
I had more friends who were like, intrigued by it. I'm like, this looks pretty interesting. I should become a furry.
Huh. What about you, JetSet? Did that happen the same way?
Pardon me?
Did you have like someone who got you intrigued with the fandom, or did you just like wander across it on the internet and go?
I wandered across it on the internet, and it seemed like a very cool thing. In fact, a few years ago, I was first intrigued with the fandom. But funny thing, I didn't understand the concept of it. I didn't even know it was a real thing.
Just like most things on the air nowadays. Yeah, it definitely seems like an alien concept when my friends were chatting about it at the college I go to.
No, I'm just curious. Would a werewolf be considered a furry?
I've actually discussed that with one of my pals. Technically, yes, they would. And also, he used that werewolf analogy to describe how to explain bisexuality to people who have no clue about it. But that's a debate for another time.
Okay.
Technically, yes, I would put werewolf as a furry, but just barely getting past the radar. It's like how some people claim that reptilian-based anthropomorphics cannot be furries because of no fur.
Well, I can see how reptilian base would be a furry, but werewolf is kind of its own category.
Yeah, I mean that Wolf Moon discussion could probably spark some ideas for next year if ever that. That'd just be funny if we inspired something where it's all like werewolf furries now having a party January 4th for the Wolf Moon tonight.
Oh,
Just like
that'd be
some
awesome.
like crank Bark at the Moon by Ozzy Osbourne and
I know
like
that song.
the werewolf movies and some shit. That'd be hilarious. That'd be honestly hilarious.
Okay, this is totally off topic, but does the full moon happen 3 nights a year, 3 nights a month?
It just has its own cycles. You'd have to, if it's twice a month, it's a blue moon. But then there's like 3 times in a month, which happened a few months back, called a super moon. I am not an astrologist, so I have no freaking clue about this.
Okay.
How about this question? How have you ever have you ever seen crossover furry fandoms, like people who do Pokemon or Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh or stuff like that?
With something else?
Yeah, where they take the furry idea and use a different medium, like bronies doing a fursona of their own OC or something like that.
Oh, yes, I have seen the brony furries.
Really? That I didn't know.
Well, actually, I think Equestria Girls is basically brony furries.
Actually, no, that's technically a human-based world, so they're not anthropomorphic. They are human in that universe. It still makes me wonder Spike is being a dog. But personally, in my humble opinion, within the brony fandom, I think the Scottish bronies are indeed the best, in my humble opinion. You know why?
Why?
I shit you not, the national animal of Scotland is a foghorn. I kid you not. Really, they know how to manage a country. They chose. I had no idea you could use a freaking mythical beast as your national animal. I'm guessing, really, America should really get pissed off because we could have a freaking Chewbacca in a top hat. Where the fuck Grimace is from McDonald's? To be honest,
What's the name of the animal?
Really. What?
What's the name of the animal? I'm googling it.
What? The national animal of Scotland is the unicorn.
That. I thought. That. Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, the national animal of Scotland is a unicorn. Look it up. It's like that's just awesome right there.
Yes.
Oh dear God, that's great. That's really.
Wait, hang on.
Any Scottish people watching this, if you're Scottish and a brony, you're declared the best because your national animal is a unicorn. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm just gonna freaking throw that out there.
It's big in
I hear I'm googling it.
There.
In the UK.
Yeah. I bet My Little Pony is big in Scotland.
That's it, right
Hopefully.
Ooh. Wow.
Yes. Freaking yes. Let's see. Have you ever Dragon Soul, an extremist furry. Someone who takes their rules way too far.
There are some people that do that.
Wait, you talking about? Have I ever met someone like that?
What?
Have you ever encountered something like that? Whether it's meeting a person, finding out on the internet, anything like that.
I've just seen profiles like that where I just seen a lot of art like that on the internet. I've not really seen any person like that, in person.
Yeah, because I can hopefully actually, if we do a continuation of this series at all, that'd also be an interesting thing. Seeing if we could find some extremist to sort of get their concept, the Edic and Emic of the situation. Because the furry fandom definitely seems like something alien. If somebody is just walking down the street, all of a sudden they see a group of people wearing like Neko-ears and foxtails and paws doing what some weird furry thing, I don't know, then they'll probably think that they escaped a mental ward or some crap like that.
Probably.
Because it definitely seems like a foreign concept until you actually delve into the concept of it, of anthropomorphic animals being seen as like an escape from reality.
Yeah, kind of like me writing stories. It's an escape from reality.
Yeah, because I mean, people like might go to cons in like fursuit. I mean, because is the fashion limited to those furry tail belts and the paws and the ears and the fursuits, or are there other things that people do with it?
I don't know.
Yeah, because that definitely seems like, in my opinion, I think that actually covers all the bases, unless I'm missing something. Because I'm guessing there's bound to be some weird furry crossover concept I haven't even thought of. Because, I mean, off the top of my head, I'm like Pokemon, Digimon, My Little Pony,
Are there any furry
Disney
shows out there?
characters that are.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Like furry shows. Like, well, I can think of one.
Like,
Or it's more of a game, but it's Fox McCloud.
SpongeBob SquarePants doesn't count. SpongeBob SquarePants doesn't count.
Hang on. Say that again.
Are there any furry shows?
No. Say that again. The SpongeBob thing.
SpongeBob SquarePants does not count as a furry show. They are anthropomorphic animals, but they are not freaking furries, okay? Technically Sandy is, but that's not the point. Anyway, but my friend mentioned that, you know what movie could be considered Disney's intro to furdom?
What?
Robin Hood.
Oh, yes. I've seen Robin Hood. I used to own it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mentioned that to one of my friends before, and he's like, "Oh, Maid Marian, yes." I'm like, "Dude, you freaking sicko! What the fuck?" Really? It's like some people just. I know he was just doing it as a joke, but some people are weird like that. It's like the fandom definitely seems like it has like people who consider themselves normal or behaved, but I mean, like,
there is
it definitely
no
seems like they're. Touche. I'll admit to that. Nobody in the world is normal.
Guys.
Normal is a concept that was given to us by the man.
Sorry, guys. Hang on.
Yeah.
No worries. He has to go AFK for a sec. I don't mind. Let's see. Any interesting experiences as being a furry, like meeting friends within the fandom for the first time? Like, do you ever have an experience like that?
Well, I did. This wasn't really an experience, but this is something I wanted to do. I wanted to go out in like my werewolf suit because I didn't have a fursuit at the time. Well, I still don't have one, but I don't have a fursuit. So I'm gonna go out in my werewolf suit and like dance around as I get people to honk at me. I really wanted to do that. You know, I'm smoshed there, guys.
Freaking priest. Oh, that's definitely seems like an interesting thing to do, but definitely, definitely fits in with part of the title being comfortable here on fur.
Yep.
I can put that down myself. Alright, would you be willing to invite any furry... How much longer is the Hangout recording? We could either go out and continue the discussion on another date with some fresh people, or... Dragon Soul, are you able to maybe invite a furry friend of yours who might be able to add to the conversation?
Well, I only have one furry friend. She's not on Google Plus a lot.
Oh. Hopefully we are able to make like another show of this. I don't know, because if it's like we'll be able to do this some other time. Because I'm planning on getting a camera, and hopefully I'm able to get more than just my voice and my number 96 picture up there. For those of you who don't know, recognize the picture. It is the best villain in an anime series ever. Screw you, Dragon Ball Z. Number 96, Dark Mist from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Up until he gets rank up magic variants for... What?
He reminds you of Girahim.
Seriously?
What? The black Girahim. You know, the Onyx Girahim. The Onyx colored Girahim.
Yeah. If you ever see the show, it's like the coolest villain ever until he gets this Baryon power-up. Then literally he becomes a Dragon Ball Z ripoff and a Boondocks ripoff all in one. The animation looks really wacky, and he becomes overpowered as fuck. It just seems like they wrecked a perfectly good character.
9,000!
But until then, like his purpose for destroying the world is because he freaking can. That's really the deal. But should we stop right now and just try to catch up on this on another date, or do you want to continue the conversation?
Yeah.
I think we should wait for another date if the thing's gonna run out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because hopefully we'd be able to get some more high-ranking people of the furry fandom into this, people who are deep in the fandom, who have done this stuff for a long time, who can give a more veteran appeal to this. Oh, looks like we have someone else. Felix Batfox. Felix, can you read us fair? Do you have a microphone or a camera of some sort so you can communicate with us? Otherwise, you can just use the chat to communicate. That's totally fine by my book. Hold on. Let's see if this says. Just got something new in the chat. Oh, that's your thing, JetSet. Because just to refresh everyone, what, he dropped out? Accident?
I'm gonna copy and paste here and quote what he said. Give me a second.
Alright, hopefully we can
There.
get... Wait,
That's what he said.
Shit, gotta go. Oh my god, really? Really? Yeah, we're gonna have to... Hopefully we can do a more professional recording later, because we've been at this for, what, over half hour, I'm guessing? Yeah, well. Do you think we should retire at this, stop the broadcast, and probably pick it up some other time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for being with us. I am Draco1218, and my buddy over there is JetSetRadio Wolf. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we can continue this broadcast delving into the furry fandom at a later date, but I have no idea when. We'll have to coordinate that. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Right.
Okay, that went well.